Today in this video lecture, discuss about the address mapping. It means any delivery of packet to a host or a router requires two levels of addressing. First is the logical addressing and second is the physical addressing. So we need to able the map a logical address to its corresponding physical address and vice versa. So this can be done by using either static or dynamic mapping. Here we use two type of addressing and explain in the next slide mapping logical to physical address and mapping physical to logical addressing. Suppose that following figure is show the address resolution protocol operation, how ARP work, how ARP perform the operation. So first, suppose that a single cable, several number of devices are connected with the help of single cable. System A wants to communicate a particular IP address of connected to LAN. So system send a request packet. Suppose that looking for physical address of a node with IP address 141.23.56.23. These IP address associated with this request and broadcast to all connected node of single cable. Suppose system B IP address mesh 141.23.56.23. Now system B connected system A by system A reply packet. The node physical address is A46E545983AB. These node address are replied by the system B to system A. So first figure show the ARP request is broadcast and second figure show the ARP reply is unicast. This is unicast because the only communication between system A to system B, while in the ARP request is broadcast because ARP request is broadcast to all the connected. So ARP packets are data format like that. ARP packet size is 32-bit are divided into each section 8-bit, 8-bit, 16-bit. This type of hardware type is used the 16-bit. This type of protocol used in the ARP packet 16-bit. Hardware length is 8-bit. Protocol length used for the 8-bit and 16-bit used for operation request and reply. These 16-bit are required for the operation like that request and reply. Now sender hardware address, for example 6-byte for Ethernet is like that 32-bit. Sender protocol address, for example 4-byte IP address 32-bit required. Target hardware address, for example 6-byte for Ethernet is not filled in the request. Target protocol address, for example 4-byte IP address. Is the format of address resolution packet format. And these any ARP packet are encapsulated with following field like that. If sender is sent to ARP packet and broadcast to ARP packet, these ARP packets are associated data CRC 4-byte. This type of bit are used 2-byte. Source address are used for 6-byte. Destination address used for 6-byte and removable and SFD used for 18-byte. These fields are associated with ARP request and reply packet. So, 4 case using in address resolution protocol. So, first case in address resolution protocol. Suppose that a host has a packet to send to another host on the same network, like that. So sender and host is receiver in the same network, same local area network. So target IP address, destination address in the IP data. And second case possible, suppose that a host want to send a packet to another host on another network. It must be first delivered to a router. So target IP address of a router. Sender, host, LAN, and target to IP address of router with the help of router. Now, third case, a router receive a packet to send to a host on another network. It must first be delivered to the appropriate router. So, this is target IP address. Which type of target IP address? Like IP address of the appropriate router from the routing table. And fourth case is possible for address resolution protocol. A router receive a packet to be sent to a host on the same network. So target IP address like destination address in the IP data. Sender, router target to the host receiver. Like that are connected same network like a local area network. So four possibility are used in the address resolution protocol. So main conclusion, an address request protocol request is broadcast and ARP reply is request. For example, ARP request and reply like that. This is sender side, this is receiver side B, and their IP address 130.23.43.20 and address of IP address of B 130.23.43.22. Now machine address like that we do this and this. So ARP requests are associate IP address, and machine address and sent to destination address. These details are stored and broadcast the packet. Now after receiving this reply packet by B, the P send the ARP reply packet. This is the ARP request and reply process between two sender and receiver. For a proxy ARP router replies to any address resolution protocol request received for destination. Suppose that 131.23.56.21, 22, 23, 3 are address subnetwork are connected with the help of proxy address resolution protocol. And router or host send the request of each connected node and connected router. If IP address is matched, IP address of associated with request reply packet is matched the router connection, then these particular device send the reply packet to the router. Next, explain the concept of boot protocol. This is the boot protocol work as a client server on the same and different networks. So boot client means several number of devices are connected local area network. Now server, all process are started in server. Suppose that request, any client request to the server check the table of their particular client and send the reply. Client and server on the same network. If client and server are different network, the both the client reply agent are used to broadcast the request, and after broadcasting request with the help of internet, server receive and send the message to the client, provide the response to client. This boot client broadcast the request. This relay agent use this packet as a unicast request to internet unicast request, and both server and client are connected, and server provide the response to client. So dynamic host configuration will provide the static and dynamic address allocation that can be manual or automatic. Thank you.